Hello peeps, welcome to another video. This video was requested by a friend of mine and I thought it sounded amazing, so here we are. Besides showing you my loose routine, and I say loose because it doesn't always happen every day, but when it does it works fabulously. Besides that, I'm also going to give some tips toward the end that will help with looking at your journal more to get into a routine. Starting with my morning routine, I usually wake up, as you saw, gracefully, and get some tea and settle down with my bullet journal. This doesn't happen every morning because some mornings I go to work earlier than others, but this was on my day off, so imagine this as my ideal routine that only happens on my days off, okay? Okay. Once I have a sip and put on something to listen to in the background, which is usually either ASMR, Critical Role, or Spotify, I'll go in and check my monthly spreads. Starting with my monthly to make sure I know if anything is going on that day or if anything is coming up soon so I can prepare for it. This also helps me see my goals since they're also strategically placed right on my monthly. The first thing you see usually sticks with you the most, right? Strategic. It's just a nice reminder. Then I move on to my habit tracker and mark the things I have done already for the day, maybe catch up the night before if I didn't get to it last night, and remind myself of the things I usually try to do every day. My monthly spreads seem to change from month to month as I search for planner piece, so sometimes trackers come before other pages in my setup, but usually, if it's not my memories first, it's my social media and finance spreads are the ones that I look at next. My morning routine basically reminds my brain of the things that I should do that day and or add to my week coming up. Whether that's challenges, trackers, or just my monthly, it's nice to remind myself first thing so I'm aware of the rest of the day. Then I'll move on to my daily after my monthly spreads, and I'll remind myself what I for sure should probably do that day, and it really helps my productivity to look at it first thing in the morning. I can subconsciously make a plan for the day and get shit done. And during my morning routine, I like to update and improve my spreads if I can while I'm inspired to look at my bujo. So I'll fix or add things or start planning the next week or other collections or brain dumps in my bullet journal if time allows while I'm looking in it anyway. It's a nice way to wake up and it inspires me to do more with my day if I can. Afternoon routine is a bit shorter. In the afternoon, I'll check over all of my spreads and update them as needed. If I have time, I'll work on new spreads or, the new week. But this is mainly a refresher to keep me on track for the rest of the day and feel accomplished with the things I can cross off during this time. I'll go through my monthly spreads and my daily to keep myself on track too. If I think of things I need to do the next day, I'll add them to my next daily, but I'll usually wait to do that until the nighttime routine. It's basically just a refresher in the middle of the day, and it makes me feel good if I can cross off a bunch of things by like noon or 1 o'clock. It's pretty great. And at night, I'll flip through everything, finish out the trackers for the day, and see how well I did. Then go to my daily and cross off the things I did, migrating anything that for sure needs to be done the next day that I didn't get to for the current day. So guys, that is basically my routine. Well, like I said, this is my ideal daily routine, which usually happens the best on my days off. As far as tips to get you guys to look at your journal more, try and get it into a habit, personally, I try to bait myself with spreads like my habit tracker, daily challenges, like, lettering or doodling ones, gratitude logs, etc. Basically anything that I would have to contribute to each day to make me look at my bullet journal at least once every day. Making your bullet journal or planner a habit takes time, and even though I've had one for years, it's still hard for me to look at it every single day. So if you're not looking at your journal every day, don't think you have to, so just be kind to yourself if you don't look at it every single day. I definitely miss some days, especially if I'm busy, but it still works for me. I can still at least look at my daily each day, and if that's all you have to do, then that's all you have to do. You don't have to have all of these monthly spreads. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was an amazing request. If you guys have any other requests for me for videos, please let me know in the comments or message me on Instagram, and I will try my best to get to them as soon as possible. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see those videos and follow me on Instagram for any close-ups of these spreads, and I will see you peeps in the next video. Bye-bye!